my mom, she's pretty much this tall. It's like 2 apples together. Actually, maybe 3 apples together. Okay? In between of freaking like one of the biggest city in the world. And she had no phone, no nothing, no knowledge about English whatsoever. She barely had maybe a document. And trust me guys, she had no money because she never asked for yen. I think she still had euros with her. She's so unaware about the world. I don't know how she's still alive. So we went to this store, to this street, right? And you might think, okay, you know, she doesn't have any way that if she gets lost, we're going to find her again. It's impossible. She doesn't even know where I live. She doesn't know. I don't know how she's doing. And then, like, she might not have a phone, but she might stick around with us. You know, because she's aware that if she gets lost, it's over. No! She would just run around to any shop that she can find just to look around, and we will lose her every 2 seconds because she gets lost. She doesn't even care. No, not a single thought in her mind thinking, okay, let me tell my daughter that I'm going to this store right now. No, she just go. And because she's so small, you don't even see her that easily. And then the funny part is that she enters to the store. And then, you know, in Japan, when you enter any store, they say, "Irashaimase." You know, like, welcome to the store. She says, "Salve!" Which is like, hello in Italian. She doesn't even try. She doesn't even try to speak any Japanese or English or whatsoever. And then she wanted to try some glasses, right? And mind you, I was just going around as well in the store because I wanted to, you know, look around as well, you know, the clothes and stuff. I wanted to see, you know, it was like kind of a vintage store, so I was really curious. I wanted to buy something and stuff. I was like trying on clothes and stuff. And I hear my mom from my ears because she's not only very small, she's also really loud. Like, if, let's say on a scale from 1 to 10, Japanese people talk in like maybe 5. My mom, by default, speaks at 8 as her volume. So, you can hear my mom anywhere in the shop, right? And then at some point I hear her saying, "Posso provare questi occhiali, per favore?" And the waiter was like, "Huh?" And my mom was like, "Posso provare questi occhiali, per favore?" And she was like, and my mom thought that if she would be louder, the person who was working on the store, she would understand better. I was in the changing room and I was like, "Oh, no." Mom, stop. She's silly. She's not really stupid. She's silly. I think she's silly.